What's up, guys? It's Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, coming at you with my best of 2022 video. This video is going to contain 4 segments consisting of clips from my videos from the past year. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to every single one of you for your support in 2022. This year has been absolutely amazing for me with everything that has happened on here. With Hocus Pocus 2 coming out, with the channel taking off, with so much that has happened this year, and I would not be in this position without all of you tuning in every week to hear me ramble about Hocus Pocus. I don't want to spoil everything in the video, so I'm going to stop talking now and let Editing Casey take it from here with the first segment, because, well, it's her segment. So the first segment we have is the best of Editing Casey. Hey guys, we're 10 days away. 10, count them. You can count them on 2 hands, days away. 10 days away. Can't be worried anymore. Like, I'm not worried anymore. I'm so excited. Can we just be thankful that this is happening? Like, let's just take it all in for a minute. Number 8, and probably the most important one. No theatrical release. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know what the heck Disney was thinking with this one. This would have broken box office records, the likes of which they've probably never seen out of a Disney sequel. And I'm saying that dead seriously, because you know we all would have been pre-ordering our tickets, getting in there opening night, opening weekend, and probably going back multiple times to the theater to see this. And they were like, but Disney Plus? Yeah, Disney Plus. I guess they don't like money? I don't know.
Can't you hear that jingle jangle sound? Oh yeah! It's money, money, money by the money, money, money by the pound. Money by the money, money, money by the pound. Money, money.
This is gonna sound dumb, but like, does anyone else really just like the smell of fruity cereal? So like, if y'all see me take a big whiff out of this bag here in a second, I just love the smell of fruity cereal. Ooh, that smells good. I like their stars. I like that they tried to do the colors of the witches. Purple, orange, and yellow, but I mean, a little going in here. Whoa, boy. Woo, we're just gonna hold it like this, because it's just gonna keep doing what it's doing. I'm not spilling milk on my carpet. We're just not playing that game. Okay, now it's to the point where I feel safe doing that. Okay. Alright. That's pretty good. It's just enough to be like, here you go, here's your berry flavor. And that is that. It's very good. It's very good. Kind of reminds me of Apple Jacks. Like, it reminds me of Apple Jacks. Like, it's good. Really good. Oh my god, I had dinner like an hour and a half ago, and I'm like, I'm just shoveling the cereal in. I like cereal, but so, we're at the end. Sarah and Mary get power upgrades, right? They start screwing around with their lightning, right? They're just kind of like playing and dancing and all that stuff, and Winifred sees the kids running off and she calls them fools, right? Yeah, that's what happens. And then...
Stop that! Stop dancing around, you fools! Get them! Get them! I beg your pardon?
I am not a fool. I am a good and loyal sister, and I expect to be seen as such!
In this image, which is probably back up here somewhere, thanks to editing Casey, Billy is standing in a moment of betrayal. I am so excited to get the full story on what happened. Spill the tea. I am so sorry if you just heard the race car or motorcycle or whatever just went down my street. That was obnoxiously loud, sir. In today's video, I'll be talking about my favorite moments from Hocus Pocus 2, because yes, regardless of popular opinion, I loved this movie and I will not apologize for it.
You may strategically place your wonderful lips upon my posterior and kiss it repeatedly.
One of the best fourth wall breaks I've ever seen that stayed perfect was in Into the Woods. Not, he's standing to the right of the group on the ground, directly under Sarah. On Sarah's right. No, Sarah's right or Sarah's left. Hang on. That's Sarah's left too. Directions are hard. Which I agree with completely. They don't need to do that. We are not Marvel. We are not Star Wars. We are not Harry Potter. We don't do this. If he knows about the Legend of the Black Flame Candle. Sorry, I had to search for my words there for a minute. If he knows about the Legend of the... Because they know Trask, that Trask, not present-day Trask, past Trask, Reverend Trask. When Trask comes to collect the girls... Winnie uses her magic to throw them off.
Now I've thrown him off his rhythm.
I hurt in so many different aortas of my heart, but I kinda called some of it whenever things were starting to... I'm not getting into spoiler territory in the initial reaction video. I really don't think they're going to release it on October 31st, because if they did, that would just be cruel and unusual punishment. Quit twisting the screws!
I did my waiting! 12 years of it! In Azkaban!
And let me explain to you how genetics works. Or at least partially works. You know why this made me laugh so hard the first time? Not just because it's Sarah and everything she does is sheer perfection, but because it has the same energy as this scene from Up that I also laugh at every single time.
Breathe out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, editing Casey has to get this done, so all three Caseys, scriptwriter, on camera, and editing Casey, can go get in the bathtub in Inspiring Witch, and maybe she's descended from blah 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 blah. I don't care about Becca. Maleficent's kept me very intrigued. I was like, oh, I like this. I like where this is going. I was never a fan of Sleeping Beauty. It was a very boring movie. Obviously, with the witch placement, we have Mary on the right of Winifred and Sarah on the left. That makes sense, because Mary is Winifred's right-hand witch, and Sarah is Sarah. Sarah is Sarah. I've talked about how I think Sarah and Mary have enough forces working in their favor that they could switch sides, but you can watch those videos by clicking on these cards. I still keep doing the wrong hand, don't I? What's up, guys? It's Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, coming at you with a Hocus Pocus 2 news update. We don't have time for that! That's fine. But here's my big but on this. The fact that we have the witches, the new kids, the mayor, Lucas, Sam, or whatever his new name is, I don't remember, and Billy, and Gilbert, and Becca's stepmom. That's 12 characters. It could be fine. I'm probably worrying for nothing. I really hope I'm worrying for nothing.
I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
Okay, and Mark Shaman. I'm gonna say it's Shaman, or Shyman. Maybe it's Shyman. I don't know. I went to Mark's studio. Shaman is a Pokemon. I'm gonna go with the other one. Depends on how, the full watch-along comes out. That was supposed to be up today. But, my mic picked up the audio from the TV too much. and that's gonna get me in a lot of trouble with the copyright people. So editing me and we're not happy right now. we're not doing good, guys. Be careful what you wish for, because this movie moved too fast at points. And I want it. I want our girls to get their hero Captain America entrance moment. I want to see the on your left kind of thing for them. Remembers what Becca and her friends did for her, let's say 2 Halloweens ago. Let's be optimistic and say it's only going to take 2 years this time. Let's be optimistic, shall we? Now we are going to look at the story beats that further prove my theory, and be warned, this section will be clip heavy, so there's about to be lots of cutaways. Lots of cutaways, my friends. 2 out of 13. Which ingredient in the witch's potion excites Sarah the most? Dead man's thumb, dead man's toe, dead man's tongue. We all know what this answer is. It's a dead man's toe.
Oil of boil and a dead man's nose. Dead man's toes!
That's actually a really cool picture, and she looks good in black. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. What color's Mary's robe? Green, red, or pink? It's red, but I'm digging the goth look. I'm digging it. I'm sorry, I just want to look at that for a minute. They wouldn't die if they had just gotten one of those boys, or one of the hundreds of children who just freaking showed up on their front lawn, again, courtesy of Sarah. So, really, that's where they needed to pivot. She catches her 6th and final team member, and it's a No, I did not just add this Pokemon to her team for that joke. How dare you insinuate such a thing? I have my new sound canceling foam. It might still chatter a little bit in the background. Editing me is very nervous about that, but we're gonna figure it out. Alright, you guys, so I hope you liked snarky editing Casey. Had too much fun over the past year being cruel to on-camera me. But she's funny. I enjoy her. And I know you guys do. I know you guys love when she gets snarky with me and some of the sight gags I've pulled and stuff. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know she liked putting that part together. Now, something else that happened over the last year that you guys thought was hysterical when Hocus Pocus 2 came out was, since November of 2021, I had been gunning for Tony Hale as Reverend Trask. I had been gunning for him for so long, because I thought for sure he was going to be the secret bad guy in Hocus Pocus 2. I thought for sure he was going to be just the worst human being. I thought he was gonna be the big bad, the reason the Sanderson sisters are why they are, the thing that was gonna be threatening all of Salem. I thought he was just gonna be the worst. And then he turned out to be nothing but a candy apple addicted dummy. Lovable dummy. So, here is a compilation of the Trask conspiracy all the way up to where I was proved wrong. So, here is the Trask is sus conspiracy theory in all its glory. Please enjoy. It's in no particular order. It's just clips of me going off the rails. So have fun laughing at how far off base I was. My suspicion right now is that Reverend Trask has something to do with Mama Sanderson's death, just because he's incredibly sus, and I just can't get it out of my head that he is a bad guy. I blame Dark Shadows for this prejudice. I don't trust anyone named Trask. I don't trust him. I just don't trust him. Can't help it. It's just, when you watch 1,225 episodes, I am not kidding, 1,225 episodes of a show, and every time somebody named Trask comes on and they are not a good guy, you get some trust issues with that name. So I really think he's going to have something to do with this. But again, he could just be the red herring to throw us off, as the Mother Witch may have just used him as a pawn so she could have the girls. I don't know. I just think the girls are gonna be orphans. Or a bystander. That would be interesting. A bystander who's kind of like, oh no, I noticed that the Reverend Trask is actually a really shady person and he's punishing these girls for this. And now they're bad because of this guy. Oh no. And they had to keep that secret because Trask found out and he's basically threatening their family probably. Remember how I've been gunning for Trask since like November of last year? Which you can watch that video by clicking on this thing right here. I promise I think that's the last plug. Well, yeah, I'm kind of back on that train as well because it's going to play into Hannah's role. The entire reason the Sanderson sisters sold their souls was to get revenge on Trask. But what is the catalyst for this? It can't be just separating them. Separating them is not enough to be like, this is a desperate hour. This is a pivotal moment. It can't just be that he's separating them. So I hopped on to the old Instagrams and checked out Hocus Pocus Guide's page to be like, anything new? Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was. And one of those things proved me right. I hope. So it's just a picture of an election campaign sign. It says, re-elect Mayor Jeffrey Trask, making Salem better than ever. And the post reads, who are you voting for? Is it the loyal and trusted side-eye emoji, Mayor Trask, or his competitor, the hardworking and maybe familiar James Flintock, who's aiming high? You decide. Flintlock. I read that wrong. Excuse me. James Flintlock. Whatever I said. Somebody just got more motivation to be the villain, didn't he? Didn't he? Y'all. I'm not making this up. Editing Casey's probably put up the picture. I'm sorry. My new screen is non-flippable, so like I'm gesturing with my right hand, but it's going to the left, and I'm a righty, so I gotta remember to do the left. Editing Casey's probably already popped up the picture of this Instagram post. I'm right. I know I'm right at this point. I can't be wrong. I can be wrong. I'm not saying the possibility isn't out there, but come on! You're telling me I'm not right? At this point, you're telling me I'm gonna be wrong? The motivation's there! It's there! I see it! He's trying to get reelected. Okay, I'm just gonna lay it all out. Here's how I see it going. He has the book. He's using it so he can do his re-election, so he can win. The sisters find out that he's descended from the Reverend who killed their mother. And he knows about the history, so he's doing what his great-great-great God knows how many greats grandfather did. And he's using the book for himself to stay in power. Because what do they say in Star Wars about people being afraid to lose their power?
He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing his power.
Guys! I have to be right. It's right there. It is right there. Because there's another big bad threatening their existence. Which may or may not be Mayor Trask at this point. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I feel like, again, it's like I said about one way or another. I want that theory to be right, but I'm kind of on this is a red herring. He's a red herring. He's the, look over here, look over here, look over here, look over here. Look at this guy. He's got all the motives. He's got, this guy right here is who you need to be looking at. When it's actually this person over here behind the scenes going, ha 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 ha. So I'm kind of like, I really want my theory to be right because I just cannot. I can't have a Trask who's a decent human being. I can't. It's the Dark Shadows fangirl in me. I cannot see a Trask be a good guy. They've all been garbage human beings, and I want to keep it that way. Book. Where's real Book? We gotta go find real Book. So, I don't know. Could be a replica. Could be a real thing. Could be our boy. I don't know. But yeah, that's a conundrum we could see popping up, is that it's not actually Book, it's a replica of Book, and actual Book is in someone else's hands, and we don't know who that someone could be. Trask! I'm still gunning for him. I took a brief moment where I wasn't gunning for him, and I was turning most of my attention towards Hannah Waddingham, but I'm kinda back on the Trask train going, you're so sus. This is. So yeah, they will be meeting up with Trask. Now, we all know the vendetta I have against this guy. We all know I've been gunning for him since day one. Day one. So, you'd think he might look a little more afraid in this, but I can't tell what his facial expression is because it's so hard to see. And I don't have a physical copy of this because I'm not on that mailing list. But, man, I'm so sus. I'm so sus of Trask. He is so sus. I don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. He could still so easily be the bad guy. And that would be great, in my opinion. I think it'd be fun to see a bad guy other than the Sanderson sisters. But I really don't know what's gonna happen. So we see him and we see the sisters. It looks like this is probably the same still, or not the same still, the same scene as the still where we saw them breaking into his house. So this is probably a thing that's going on there. Maybe they walk on into the house and find him doing some mischief, doing some bad things, and they're just like, hey, remember us? And he obviously goes, well, you're just in costumes or something like that. But no, they're after him because of his ancestor, unless it's not his ancestor and he's just being reincarnated a bunch of times, like the Supermassive games. Little Hope. Reverend Carver was a bad guy who kind of kept getting reincarnated over and over again. Or again, let's look at Dark Shadows. Reverend Trask in that was reincarnated over and over again, and he was an evil jerk every single time. But I still don't have a good feeling about this guy. He rubs me the wrong way. He is so sus. I don't like the looks of him. I mean, obviously he looks aristocratic and he doesn't look like a total jerk, but he's not okay. Meanwhile, Cassie is adopted and she probably loves her dad, but he could also just not be the greatest guy and she has a terrible home life. Like, we don't know. It would be interesting, and it would be a good bonding point for the two of them to overcome their hurdle of being rivals and such. I think that's a very real possibility. So it could be that he's been reincarnated again, but to make it look like he's a different guy and a good guy, he adopted Cassie whenever she was a little kid. And yeah, I don't know. I don't trust him. That's all I know, is I don't trust him. Leaving the light behind, depending on which way they're looking. It could also be representative of them walking towards the darkness because the people in the light hurt them when they were children, so they're walking away from that and into the darkness. Mayor Trask, looking at you, buddy. Looking at you, pal. And possibly Hannah Waddingham, I don't know. I got, on Hocus Pocus Guide's page, they said this is them entering Mayor Trask's house. So, your girl's theory is, God, I still kind of hope I'm right, but my gut's telling me I'm probably wrong. But who knows? We don't know. I don't know. No one knows. I just know they're going into the mayor's house and they look amazing, and I'm just... Number 9. Mayor Trask is the secret villain of Hocus Pocus 2. This is almost confirmed, in my opinion. From the fact that his ancestor was an evil reverend, to the fact that he's up for re-election in the movie, to the backtracking to the time flashback, because again, Hocus Pocus guide, spoiler alert, he's gonna be a very mean figure in the baby Sandersons' lives. Oh yeah, he's terrorizing them as children. He is not a good man. I am almost 100% positive I am right. And going back to what I said at the beginning, that means he's gonna make their redemption arc so much better. As for the new villain, we all know my thoughts on that. It's going to be Mayor Trask, as he will be descended from the Reverend Trask, who killed their mother. Which brings me to Trask, who... Y'all know I was gunning for him. I was gunning for him so hard to be the bad guy, which you can watch that video by clicking on this thing right here. I still want him to. But I think he's our red herring character. I think he's the one that we're gonna be like, yes, he's the bad guy. He caused all of this. He's the one we want. Go get him. Go get him, sisters. Go teach him a lesson. But it's not him. He was a puppet too, being controlled by whatever name is going to be Hannah Waddingham's character. My other theory is that she and Trask are working together. That she's going to ultimately betray him in the end and just be like, yeah, I don't need you anymore, fool. You were just the bait. Now I got what I want. And yeah. There he is. There's the sus guy. Sus. He's so sus. Oh, that's a bummer. He's weird. Oh my. Oh, brother. This guy's nuts. I still don't trust him. He's probably fine. Oh, there's those stupid candy apples. Maybe he's not sus, but he's still a little sus. This man. Alright. I think he's clean. Alright, we've gotten to him, so we're getting into the Scarefest setup. And we meet Mayor Trask for the first time. Yeah, I know. Trask wasn't sus, I know. He wasn't the bad guy. He was just a well-meaning idiot. Like, I'm a little disappointed that I'm wrong. But at the same time, good job on keeping me on my toes. Okay, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed that section, as I know you did, because I'm sure you're like, man, she was so sure she was right, and then she was so very, very, very extremely wrong. And yeah, I was. I know I was. It's fine. It's fine. But, so, while we're laughing at me, let's look at some of the funniest Fourth Sanderson sister moments that have happened over the past year in 2022. There were quite a few of them. Some of these you guys picked, some of them I picked because I thought they were funny, but please enjoy and have a good laugh at my expense. No, the number one reason, though, that was probably the worst marketing ploy. The Sanderson sisters will come for you if you don't. Promise? Because I won't if you're gonna come for me. Like, let's go. I will open the door and invite you right in. Like, please come after me. I'm suddenly intrigued by this experiment. And before you bring up that godforsaken book from 2018, I will throw hands because you guys know how I feel about that. So, ladies and gents, witches and wizards, subscribers, it's an iconic little cameo in the making because of what she brings to the film, and now I'm gonna shut up. Yes, that was probably a good idea, because, I have seen the Wikipedia article saying Hannah is playing Elizabeth Sanderson. Remember that anyone can edit Wikipedia, and this has been added by someone who obviously doesn't know her true role in the film, because Hocus Pocus Guide knows for a fact she isn't Elizabeth Sanderson. And let me just clarify, for those of you playing the home game, who Elizabeth Sanderson is. I hate this character. This is a character from that really crappy book that I recently sold in the yard sale because I couldn't stand it being in my presence anymore, if that tells you anything about my feelings toward that book. It's Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. Elizabeth Sanderson was the fourth Sanderson sister. Number one, ma'am, that's my job. Number two, she was useless. She was absolutely useless. Hannah's character set all of this up because these three girls, my pinky wasn't out, these three girls, but holy crap, it was so good, I have not cried tears like that in a while, no, not since the teaser trailer reaction, and these are completely different tears, so that's not even in the same tier of what my emotions are right now, which are just like somewhere between absolute elation and crying on the floor in the fetal position. Like, that's where we're at right now. I won't be getting this magazine, but I can see the cover, and I'm going to uncover something else way up in the tree on the left above Mary, right under 20. Is that dang bird again. The bird is back. The bird is back. There's the bird. It's right there. So today I woke up and after playing Legends Arceus for probably 7 or 8 hours last night, and I was just like, I'm in nice happy La La Land after playing Pokemon and all this stuff, and checked the Google articles this morning that pop up on my phone, and there's a couple articles that say the release date dropped for Hocus Pocus 2, and I almost had a heart attack. I was like, excuse me? Are we really doing this right now? The bird's back. The bird's back! Again! There it is! There's a stupid bird! Okay, moving on, because that was a lot of math, and I hate math, and it made my head hurt. You never know. It could be Mama Sanderson. It could be Mama Sanderson coming to stop them from being... She could just... Come get your kids. Come get your kids. She just kind of shows up and be like, what are you doing? This is not what we agreed upon. This is not how I raised you. What happened? She just kind of shows up and is like, oh God, I leave you guys alone for 300 years and this is what happens. So my number one prediction, the Sanderson sisters will get a redemption arc of some sort. I know this is a bummer for many of you, but please, please do me a favor. Put your pitchforks and torches down for just a minute and hear me out, okay? Okay? I can't emotionally handle watching them die again. I can't do it a second time. It hurt enough when I was 4. I don't know at 26. Maybe I won't cry, but I probably will. This guy has the potential to be extremely despicable and loathsome, as he reminds me of another Trask from another property who gave me grief. And that's when they run into the woods. Son of a bee. I realized what you guys did. Good joke, but I'm still not acknowledging the Into the Woods movie as a thing. That was garbage. So, it's 1993, right? Disney execs are like, alright, we got 2 Halloween movies coming out this year. We got Hocus Pocus, and we got The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, we got a problem. Well, what's the problem? Well, the problem is we have 2 Halloween movies coming out in the same year. Oh, okay, so what do? Well, I was thinking, so we don't have to compete with ourselves in October, we release one of them in July. Oh, so the one with Christmas in the title, so we can do something kind of like Christmas in July? No, not that one. The other one. Oh, you're going to put Hocus Pocus out in July. Yeah. You know what else came out in the summer of 1993 that Disney thought was a good idea to put Hocus Pocus, this poor little based on no other IP property, up against? Dinosaurs. So, Hocus Pocus went into a box office battle against Jurassic Park. And they got Jurassic kicked. And then, 29 years later, the much-anticipated sequel to Hocus Pocus, Hocus Pocus 2, comes out on September 30th. And where is it going? Straight to Disney+. After building a huge fandom, a thing that earns it millions of dollars every year in DVD and merchandise sales, now has a theme park show at Disney World, and is vastly more interesting than The Nightmare Before Christmas, in my opinion. Don't crucify me. And when it was re-released in 2020, it gutter stomped Jurassic Park that originally beat it, and Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back also, which was the most popular Star Wars movie. They beat them both real bad. And they're still like, yeah, let's just put it on streaming. Nobody's gonna go see this in the theater. Ha 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 ha. God. Okay, so I can't look at this without laughing. Oh my God, I can't look at this part without laughing. I hate that this got cut. Oh my God. Sarah's the cutest thing on this planet, and I don't care what anyone else says. Winifred. 'Tis a drowning pool. Mary points to the diving board. They make them walk the plank. Yo-ho. Alright, we have reached the pinnacle of this video. This section just... This is the one where all the good stuff has happened. These are the shining moments, the best moments of the 4th Sanderson sister in 2022. there are some of them that, like, you guys, again, picked several of these. I picked several of these. It's just, these are the things that I think were the best moments on the channel. Some of it was things that happened to the channel. Some of it had to deal with Hocus Pocus 2 coming out. Some of it was just you guys being awesome. I'm so excited to do this section with you all. I hope you like this part of where we travel down memory lane with a lot of the good things that have happened over the year. So, please enjoy. What's up, guys? It's Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, coming at you with a real quick short. It is the 29th anniversary of Hocus Pocus today. I am in my Black Flame candle shirt. I'm hanging out with two of my witches right here, my little plushies. Mary's up here. She wouldn't fit in the frame because she is a little bit larger, like height-wise, than the other two. You can't tell when she's in the background, but if you were not watching Hocus Pocus today, what are you doing with your life? Because you really should be doing that. You really should be watching Hocus Pocus today to celebrate our wonderful Sanderson sisters. And if you got some plushies like I do, snuggle up with them, have a drink, just chill out, and watch Hocus Pocus tonight, and have a good time. Thanks, guys. Love all of you. What's up, guys? It's Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, coming at you from my car because I just found out that Hocus Pocus 2 broke the Nielsen streaming record for an opening weekend, and it's so great. We got 2.7 billion. I mean billion. Billion with a B! Minutes watched between September 26th and October 2nd. Hocus Pocus fans are the best fans. We are the most powerful fandom in the entire world right now, and I will fight any other fandom in the street right now. Like, I am on top of the world. Hocus Pocus fans, we made this happen. This is awesome. I'm so proud of everybody for watching this movie and making this happen. This is huge for the franchise. This is huge. Bet you might get your wish. You might get your third movie and have a trilogy. Like, yo, we are the most powerful fandom in existence. Let's celebrate. Like, yes. Happy Halloween to us. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Bye. Yo. 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 Sarah didn't come to play. Sure, her backbone only lasted like 30 seconds, but are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We did the thing. They did the thing. Woo! She finally grew a spine and laid down the law. This Sarah is so good to see because for years I have been theorizing that she's the one who could make stuff happen. She was the one who could really put things on track if she just spoke up, and she freaking finally did. I'll be honest with you guys, I almost expected her to walk over to Becca and be like, you know what you need me to do? Like, I almost felt like that was about to happen, but I'm kind of glad they didn't do that. I'm glad she stuck with her sisters. Because as she said, she is a good and loyal sister, so she wasn't going to leave them. She knows the importance of family. She knows where she needs to be. And holy moly, that moment still just, I can't. Like, I have watched that part so many times, and I'm just like, oh, this makes me so happy. I feel validated. I'm so happy. Like, she really came to kick butt and take names this time, and the fact that she had the stones to zap Winifred and tell her off, even if it only lasted for a few seconds before she caved, holy crap. And you know what happened? Do you know what happened? When I watched Hocus Pocus 2 for the first time, I had the best time I have ever had watching a movie since I watched the first one at 4 years old. I had so much fun watching this movie. I enjoyed everything I saw, with the exception of Mike, who I cannot stand. And I got so emotional at the end because I got to see my girls sent off with some redemption and dignity. These three characters that I love more than life itself and quite a few people real people, finally got what I had always dreamed they would get. Some redemption and some dignity. And oh my god, I was so happy. I love Hocus Pocus 2. It delivered what I expected, a fun ride that made me happy and surprised me and made me emotional and revived the little girl who fell in love with the Sanderson sisters all those years ago. In today's video, I'll be discussing my final predictions for Hocus Pocus 2, but I need a little help because there's so much to talk about. So, you know how I've been teasing a big surprise this past week. And as you can tell by the title of this video, it's a surprise guest. You know him, you love him, you better be following him on Instagram, because I talk about him all the time on this channel and send you guys to go follow him. Please give a warm welcome to my good friend, the Guide Master himself, Hocus Pocus Guide.
Hi there folks, it's the Guide Master here, and it's an honour to join Casey, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, for this prediction video. Now, it's kind of an impossible task for me to make predictions for the film, considering I've seen so many spoilers and I know so much about what happens in the film. However, I don't know it all, and there's been reshoots, there's been things refilmed, so I'm going to try and make some of my predictions without giving too much away or spoiling anything. I've seen Casey's predictions, and some of them are really good, some of them I want to be true, so let's just see how this goes.
Thank you so much, buddy. So, anyway, make sure you all go follow Hocus Pocus Guide on Instagram while you're at it, because he totally deserves your follows, he deserves your likes, he's amazing. And I'd once again like to thank my very special guest and friend Hocus Pocus Guide for joining me today. Any final words for the people, Guide Master?
Well, I just want to say a huge thank you to you, Casey, for letting me be a part of this video, and also for the past year, it must be, chatting to you and sharing all our thoughts about the making of Hocus Pocus 2. It's been an honour watching your videos, all your reaction videos, seeing all your emotions during everything. I've loved it, the fans have loved it, and you've really brought a community together. So thank you, Casey, and I hope everyone enjoys this video, and I hope everyone enjoys Hocus Pocus 2 when it comes out later this week.
Thank you for those kind words, Guide Master. I appreciate it very much. I love what I do. I love being able to talk about Hocus Pocus every week, sometimes twice a week, with you guys, and chatting with you for the last year has just been amazing. You're a wonderful person, and I've really enjoyed our budding friendship. It's been great. It's making me emotional, and I'm really excited about it. I'm so glad that we're going to get them back. I'm excited that we're getting them back, but there's one thing that's at the back of my mind that I don't know if all of us have, thought about, and that's we're gonna lose them again. We're gonna lose them again at the end of this, and we all know it. They're kind of probably gonna die again, and I don't know that I'm emotionally prepared for that. Fandom, are we emotionally prepared for that? Because I don't know that we are, because our whole thing right now is, oh my god, they're back! The Sanderson sisters are back! We get to see them again, and we're probably going to see them die again, and I really... Ooh, I'm not ready for that. That's gonna be a big ouchie to the heart when that happens. I'm not looking forward to that part. I have just finished watching the movie, and I have one thing to say. I'm not okay. I am broken. I am broken in the best way. In the best way possible. That was so good. That was so good. So, but before we get started, I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone who is watching this and all of the other content on this channel. I got an email over the weekend from YouTube that said I am now eligible to join the YouTube Partners program, which means I can monetize this channel and start getting paid to do this. And the concept alone kind of boggled my mind for a minute, because I was like, if you had told me when I was in middle school. If somebody had walked up to me when I was in middle school, when I was being bullied relentlessly for being a nerd, and especially for my love of Hocus Pocus, if you had walked up to me and said, hey, one day you're going to be able to sit in front of a computer and get paid to talk at length about Hocus Pocus every single week, sometimes twice a week, and people are going to show up and listen to you, and they're going to hang on your every word and love every second of it, I would have laughed in their faces. I would have straight up laughed in their faces, said, good one, and walked away because I thought this person was insane. I am just overwhelmed at you guys' generosity, and the channel is currently being reviewed, and I might be able to start being a partner. So thank you for making this possible, for every single one of you out there who tunes in every single week, sometimes twice a week, to listen to me ramble about Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2. Oh my gosh, Hocus Pocus 2 has changed my life, especially my YouTube life. It has changed my life for the better, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm flabbergasted. And I hope any of my bullies who are out there, who I could name, but I will not, because I'm not like you. If any of my bullies are watching this video, I hope you guys are kicking yourselves for what you have done in the past, and I hope you have grown to be a better person. I was all excited about the still, I was all excited about the release date, which is September 30th, which you can go watch my video on that by clicking on this thing right here, which you guys, side note, you guys blew that video up! Holy cow! Holy cow! In less than a week, because Tuesday will make a week, it's already over 600 views! Are you kidding me? Holy crap! You guys! Thank you! Wow. I was floored by those numbers. And the fact that I got like 12 new subscribers this week also just was like, oh my god. I was not expecting all this attention. But thank you for coming here. Thank you for smashing subscribe. Anyway, I'm so happy to announce that we have hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Thank you all so much for hitting the button and joining me here in our amazing Hocus Pocus fandom. I really appreciate the support because, as you all know, this movie means the world to me, as we discussed in the trailer reaction video where I cried like a little baby. Thank you so much, and I promise there is a boatload of content coming down the pipe. We just gotta get there. Is there a moon? Children! Yes, Salem, we're back! There they are! Our wonderful girls. Yes, Winnie's laugh is iconic. Well, look at all these people in the chat. Look at all you guys in the chat. There's 37 of you in the chat. Hello, my friends. Now, let me just adjust the camera here, because I smell viewers. Hi, guys. I'm upholding my end of the bargain. I promised. I've been watching y'all, like, slip slowly into madness trying to figure out who I'm going to be dressed up as, and it was great. I was crying. So let me go ahead and get this part out of the way. What's up, guys? It's Casey Zolgelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, dressed as the 2nd Sanderson sister, coming at you live for the very first time for the Hocus Pocus watch-along tonight for our 1,000 subscriber celebration. I can't stay out of my glasses too long because I got to be able to see to read your chats, but I wanted to try to scooch down for a second so I could show off the wig. So, yes, you guys were right. I was dressing up as Mary. I go to the barricades for her all the time. You guys should have known. I've been dropping hints left and right, too. A lot of y'all figured it out. You guys are great. Oh, my God. Yes, I did, Walter. I did know about me being in that video today. Tyler's here. There's Sarah May, my other best friend, is here. Oh my gosh. So many people that I love. Oh, good Lord. Look at everyone. 87 people in the chat. Holy crap. What is going on? Yes, I did know about Walt Disney Studios YouTube channel releasing a video with me in it today because they contacted me about a month ago about it. They found my teaser trailer reaction and they really, really loved it. And they contacted me about using it in the video. And after some thorough investigation to make sure that they wouldn't take the video away from me, they weren't. They did non-exclusive rights with me, and your girl got into the thing, and I did get paid for it, which was even crazier. Like, Renner's here. Oh my gosh. Robin's here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was on my lunch break at work with my coworker, and I saw that Hocus Pocus guy had messaged me on Instagram. And he was like, hey, a new video dropped and you're in it. I was like, oh my God, the ad came out. Holy crap, the ad came out. Oh God, yes, Brennan, it has gone so slow. Hey, Mateo. Oh my gosh, yes. It has gone so slow for me, and I still got to work half a day tomorrow. 91 witches and wizards in the chat. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. This is insane. I was not expecting this much of a turnout. Maybe 20 people? But yes, I'm really happy with how that video turned out, and I'm so thankful they didn't use me crying. Like, that was my worst fear, was they were just going to use the clip of me crying. Oh, hey. Could that have something to do with her backstory? Which I know we are going to see, because Nina Kitchen, who plays young Mary, has made a couple appearances on this channel. In the comments, I love you, girl. I'm just so flabbergasted that you take time out of your day to come say hello to all of us. Holy cow. We have the release date. Holy crap. The release date is here. It is finally here. Freaking took you long enough, Disney. Freaking took you long enough. Good Lord. I literally just finished eating so I could record this for you guys tonight. This is going to be a very short one. It's just the release date announcement. It's just the release date announcement. If I hiccup at any point during this, I'm very sorry. I literally just finished shoving chicken strips in my mouth, and I feel like I could implode right now. But yeah, I just opened it up and I see September 30th. Picture courtesy of, I'm all mixed up tonight. Picture courtesy of Hocus Pocus Guide. Love you guys. Please go follow them on Instagram as well, but make sure you're also following me. And I'm just like, I was ill prepared for this. I'm still kind of dumbfounded from the last 48 hours because I have never had a video blow up on my channel as quickly and as excessively as my trailer reaction. Holy cow. You guys showed up in a big way for the Sanderson sisters and for me. Like, I have gotten 100 new witches and wizards in 48 hours. Welcome to all of you. I am so happy you are here. I'm so happy you are joining us. And I'm so happy so many of you have shared your stories in the comments on that video. I am so happy you're here. I am giving all of you hugs and hexes from the 4th Sanderson sister. You guys are just so awesome. You guys are all so awesome. And thank you for not making fun of me for crying as hard as I did. That was an ugly cry. That was an ugly cry. Also, real quick blurb. I just read a article in the Hollywood Reporter. Hocus Pocus 2's trailer, right? The teaser trailer? Garnered 42 million views in 24 hours, right? It may or may not, it did, beat Book of Boba Fett, which had 26 million in 24 hours. Obviously, there's just in the 24-hour spans. And And The Mandalorian, which had 36 million. The Manda-freaking-Lorian, guys. Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson sisters, beat the pants off of Star Wars. Star Wars! And I am a Star Wars fan. I have a stunt saber back there that I've been learning to fight with. I love Star Wars. This is so satisfying. It is so satisfying that this franchise with a singular movie, which is about to be 2 movies, beat Star Wars. Star Wars. Got everything, got all refreshed, got in my Jedi Mary costume, which in 86-degree weather is extremely hot, in case anyone needed to know. And my hotel was like 2 blocks from the convention center, so I just started walking. There are 2 hotels next to each other. You got the Delta, and then you got the one that I stayed at. The Delta is usually the one where the stars stay, because it's like right across from the convention center. Well, little did I know how important that was about to be. So I'm standing alone at the crosswalk waiting for the traffic light to change. Which, let me tell you, I've stood at some long crosswalks before. That might have been the longest crosswalk I ever stood at. That was a lot. But, I hear voices behind me coming out of the Delta, and I'm like, oh, more nerds. So I just casually turn around to see what they're dressed up as. It's the freaking cast of Hocus Pocus. It's Omri, it's Vanessa, and it's Jason. And I just go, oh, be cool. I'm standing there, full head to toe Jedi Mary armor and costume, carrying a lightsaber, and I'm just like, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. And I hear Jason Marsden from a few feet away, because I had looked, and I looked back, and I hear him go, can I have a picture with you? That is the best Hocus Pocus costume I've ever seen. And I was like, ah! Internally, I'm freaking out. And I just go, yeah, sure. On the outside, I'm like, I'm about to implode on myself on the inside, but on the outside, I'm like, yeah, that'd be fine. So I go over, we snap a selfie, and then I go back to waiting at the crosswalk, which is still not changed, by the way. And Omri starts talking to me, and Jason starts talking to me, and I am standing there as cool as a cucumber on the outside. On the inside, I'm going, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Holy crap! That's Max! That's Max! That's Allison! That's Binks! Oh my god! I'm like, I am freaking out. We all walk over together. We just walk over together. We go our separate ways, and I'm getting into the convention. Zipper!
I banish thee from Salem forever.
Okay. Bird. Freaking knew it.
They were right to fear
Freaking
thee.
knew it.
Magic has a way of uniting.
I knew it.
Happy 16th birthday.
Knew it. Knew it. Knew it.
I have a gift for my favorite customers. Legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
Lock up your children! Yes, Salem, we're back!
Gilbert, where did you get that candle? We have to get out of here. The witches will be here any second. Ah! The book is alive.
He woke up?
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait, can we talk about this?
I love you, Winnie.
Not to freak out. The vengeful maniac obsessed with getting revenge on Salem. Sounds very bad for Salem.
We should get some salt.
Why? So we taste better when they eat us?
Spread out.
They're dressed as That's so great.
That's not 6 feet under.
No. Yo! Oh, yes, y'all. You don't get tears out of me this time. You just got a heck of a lot of pumping and clapping and freaking out. I hope the people in the next room are not asleep. And I hope they also don't think I'm doing things that I'm not doing. It was so fun. It was so fun. It was what I wanted. It actually healed me. It healed me a little bit. And I don't know if this is because I am just really freaking tired or I'm possibly getting sick, but I'm going to overshare just a little bit. I tend to eat a lot when I am sad or something. Food is kind of a crutch for me. I have not had an appetite since 1 o'clock yesterday. I have not had an appetite because I think I got something that I've really been wanting, and it finally filled a void in me, if that makes sense. And, like, that movie healed me in so many ways. It's so good. It's so good. I had so much fun watching it, and I can't wait to watch it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And this wasn't going to please everyone, but it pleased the heck out of me, and it, honest to God, healed me. It healed me. I am so happy that we have this movie. I am so happy it exists. I am so happy I got to watch this in my lifetime. I'm so happy I had something to live for a long time. I am so happy this movie is a thing, and I had so much fun with it. I love this movie, and I'm going to watch it over and over and over. I have another emotional support movie, even though it decimated my emotions at the end of it, as I've said a few times now. But it was so good, and I'm so glad we have it. And I'm so glad it exists. And I loved every second of it. Which is why we don't need to really do a trilogy. Earthquake. Here we go. Here we go, guys. You done screwed up. Gilbert 100% set this up, and you know it. Nope! Izzy's my favorite of them so far. Here come our girls! Yep, that's the Graves. Oh, that was awesome. Are you still... Wasn't there a moon? Oh, my eye's itching. Not a good time. Children. There they are! Come on, girls. Sarah did not know she could do that. That got spoiled for me. Mary, yes! Yes! I needed that so bad. Oops. Oh, Sarah, no! Your backbone! You were doing so good! It's love, Winnie. Do it! Book, you can do it. Come on, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... Y'all weren't kidding about these tissues. Book. Oh my god. That was the best thing. Oh, Book, and Book's crying, and I'm crying.
Hey, happy birthday. Thanks. So what are you guys doing tonight?
Birthday ritual, scary movie marathon, same as every year.
You know, legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
Another year begins anew. Maiden, mother, and crone too.
Oh, there's Book.
We call
I was right, those are replicas.
Help our intentions manifest.
Oh, they coming. Oh my god. I can hear the score.
Lock up your children! Yes, Salem!
Oh my god.
Hey, it's the Sanderson sisters. I bet you're looking for the stage. Always.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I knew I was gonna cry. I'm trying not to cough, which is really hard. We're back. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think any amount Oh my god, I gotta take those out of my ears. I don't think any amount of anything prepared me. I'm sorry. Prepared me for that moment when we heard Winifred speaking. We heard when they... I think it's great that they showed mostly Becca and Izzy in the teaser. I think that's good. I think it was smart to show how they were coming back with the dark flame candle thing. I think that was really smart. But I still don't care about them. When I saw those silhouettes, we didn't even see them full on until like the last bit. Oh my god, collect yourself. Well, that's a wrap on 2022. 2022 was the year of Hocus Pocus 2. So thank you for being here with me through this entire crazy spectacle of a year. And I'm not going anywhere. Everybody has asked me, well, what are you gonna do now that Hocus Pocus 2 is over? Here's a news flash for everybody who has asked me that question. Hocus Pocus 1 turns 30 next year. It's the 30th anniversary of Hocus Pocus. There could be so many different surprises. We could get a new Blu-ray release. We could finally get all the deleted scenes. We could finally get the bloopers. We could get a director's cut. We could get anything. I have some news reports coming for you guys. Like, we could even get Hocus Pocus 3 announced. We don't know. I'll still be here doing what I do every week. I'll be here every week talking about Hocus Pocus with you. I'll be here every Saturday night doing Black Flame Gaming. I have so much fun stuff coming down the pipe. I was told that there's a Hocus Pocus cookbook coming out. Official cookbook from Disney. Guess what? Once I get that, we're going to start doing Hocus Pocus cooking videos on this channel. I've got a green screen now, so that's going to open up a world of possibilities on here. There's so much coming. Hocus Pocus, the 4th Sanderson sister is not going anywhere. I'm going to be here as long as you guys tune in to watch. And just again, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for you guys. If it wasn't for you guys tuning in to listen to me talk about my favorite thing every single week. And I really wouldn't be here without Hocus Pocus 2. Hocus Pocus 2 changed my life. It has done so many good things for me. 2022 has been one of the best years I've had in a very, very long time. 5 years ago, I didn't even know if I was going to be here. And then the Sanderson sisters yanked me back from that edge, and they were like, oh, you're going to be here because we're coming back and we need you. So it's been a blessing to do this channel every week. It's been so much fun. There are some days where it does feel like work. Putting together this mega compilation is one of those times, but it's been so much fun to go down memory lane and look at all this old stuff and be like, oh my gosh, this was the crazy spectacle leading up to this movie coming out, talking to you guys. We started a Discord this year. Which you have not, if you have not joined it, please join our Discord. One of my goals in starting January 1st is to make the Discord more active. I do have a full-time job, and a lot of you guys do too. A lot of you guys go to school. But I'm going to try to be on more, and I hope we all get to know each other even more in 2022. I'm going to do a birthday stream, which I'm working on getting a P.O. box. So if you guys want to send me fan mail or letters or something, I'm going to do a birthday stream on my birthday. And you guys can send fan mail, and I will open it on camera. I will open it, and I will read letters on camera. As long as you guys want me to, please indicate that whenever you send it. That way, I don't read something personal that you didn't want me to read on camera. I'm going to do that. The green screen's going to open up a lot of possibilities. I've already got 3 wonderful ideas for that, which I talked about on stream. Tonight when you're seeing this. Tonight when I'm recording this. Tomorrow when you're seeing it, it'll be last night. But there's so much good coming. 2023 is the year of Hocus Pocus 1. The Sanderson sisters aren't going anywhere. In fact, they're coming back stronger. They're coming back even stronger. I know it. It's not going to be as wild of a year as this one was, let's be honest, but it's going to be so much fun. I'm not going anywhere. The 4th Sanderson sister absolutely loves you guys. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You're wonderful viewers. I have one of the best communities on the internet. I have one of the best communities. You guys are so great. You're so great. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this mega compilation. Thank you for going down memory lane with me. It's been such a blast. It's been such a blast. This year's been a blessing. It's been a blast. I love doing this with you guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't. It's free. It helps me. And what helps me helps you guys get more great content like this. Join our Discord. Come hang out with me on Saturday nights on stream where I play games with you guys. Right now we're working on Pokemon Dark Violet and it's been so much fun. It's been so much fun. I talk like so much with you guys on stream. They're just chill sessions. Come hang out in the Discord. Come hang out and stream. Stay tuned for more content. If you're a regular on this channel, please remember to drop a like and share your thoughts. What are your favorite moments from this super mega compilation of the 4th Sanderson sister moments down below? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for a great 2022. Happy New Year. I'm Casey Zelgelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, and I will see you witches and wizards next year.
I am